Hey, Outage again. Welcome back to Gamedar. I actually have a legitimately obscure game for you today. Happy? For those of you who are new and not versed in the ways of the couch, Gamedar is a segment where we highlight, or slam, obscure games in the game sphere. Today I'm talking about a game that's defunct. It's also called that. I got it for the measly price of $1 on Steam during the winter sale. The actual game's normally $10, so I'll be discussing the game from the perspective of buying it full price. Defunct has its reasons for being obscure, but a few things stand out as noticeably above milquetoast tier. The biggest kicker to the game is that it has a neat physics mechanic that I haven't seen in a game before. You accelerate by slamming your ass in the grass. Left-clicking activates a kind of gravitizer, which I guess simulates American citizenship for as long as you hold it down. This helps you gain momentum as you roll down a hill, usually into a neat tunnel or ramp where you pick up boost thingies on. There's gravitizing, the unique part of it, and the magnetizing, pulled straight from Ratchet & Clank up your arsenal. Basically, you put on your trusty mag boots and cling to whatever metal surface you're currently waddling on. Once you get the skill down for it, it's pretty smooth. Believe it or not, the physics in this game are actually pretty okay. They make it so that you have to get your movement down perfectly, otherwise you eat shit and die. Once you gain enough momentum, you'll be moving faster than Louis C.K.'s hand in front of Jen Kirkman. Lastly, the environments in this game are actually varied and entertaining to zoom through. I enjoyed looking around at the forests, deserts, and plains of Defunct despite the fact that they didn't last very long at all. Each different area gives you a new opportunity to solve a jar puzzle, or collect coins, or make big jumps. There are 100% definitely more negatives than there are positives to this game, one of which being its length. Now, I've played and enjoyed some short-ass games in the past, like Superhot, for example, has a 2-hour campaign, but Defunct is just too goddamn short. At least Superhot has endless mode. I've played Defunct for an hour and I've discovered like 80% of the game already. Yeah, I can keep messing around in the areas I've found already for a little bit, but it's like smashing with a floppy. It plays like a limp noodle after the first time. While the game has cool looking environments, they only look cool as a big picture thing. Looking closely at your character or the ground or walls, you notice that they're very low poly and only a few pixels shy of being Minecraft GLSL shaders tier. If the game was older, I'd give it a pass, but it was released in 2016. These are 2009 Killing Floor graphics. One of my negative points is something I realized I can't really argue as purely negative, considering my favorite game series of all time, Dark Souls. Here's the rub. The game doesn't really have a clear story, other than the fact that you're a robot that's stranded from its ship, or whatever. Even that isn't clear. There are no other indications of what your purpose is on this No Man's Sky-esque planet. Seriously, what the fuck are these jars? But again, I can't really complain a lot because I love Dark Souls, the king of saying everything without actual text. Maybe we should get Vadi Video to do a quick video on Defunct. He'd sure love that project. Another thing is that the game is clunky and hard to maneuver without having to try everything 5 times. Jumps that seem like they should be easily made have a jump pad that's always just out of reach no matter where you come from. It plays like a bad Roblox obby. Lastly, these environments, again, look neat, but they have next to no mechanics between each one to separate it from the last. Sometimes they'll add these weird jars that you have to activate to do stuff, but that's it. It's just ramps, jars, and coins throughout the whole game. Sometimes the hills are different shapes. That's fucking it. But generally it doesn't have that much variety. My verdict? For $10, this game deserves a 4 out of 10. I don't recommend that anyone buy this for its full price, and if you do, play through the entire game, then refund it, because you'll be able to complete it in the time that you're still eligible for it. The game is, as Sam once put it, milquetoast at best. For $1, it's some quick fun that you can slave out a review for. I think it's worth $1. Not on the App Store, though. Money seems like a lot more than it actually is in the App Store. Don't get this game until it's on sale. That's all I gotta say. By the way, we now have a podcast called Couchcast that we have on a channel called Couchcast. A link to that first episode will be in the description. Go check that out.